You mentioned that you were looking into this because people are stressed, for lack of a better word, about being the souls in bodies. Why do people get stressed about this?
Well, I think the better question is why wouldn't someone get stressed about it? Like, it's not normal for a soul to be in a body. It's a weird condition. But the reality is most people aren't stressed by it. Most people don't even think about it, and they have their life and they go through life and everything's fine. Then there are the hypersensitive individuals. You mentioned neurodivergent minds. So there are different labels that are in fashion to use for it. I'm not particularly married to any of these terms because I don't speak about it from a clinical perspective anyway. But there are certain sensitive individuals who are awake to the fact that it's weird to be in a body. And these people tend to be prone to addiction because they have this constant existential discomfort, which needs to be dealt with somehow. Or these are people who are often very intense they get involved in behaviors or in enterprises where they just completely immerse themselves beyond any healthy point where it's really clearly just self-numbing. And a lot of these people are what society deems to be successful, so that it's very much reinforced. You're being cheered on for essentially indulging your addiction. And I think for a lot of these people, it's necessary to get to a quiet place and to just examine, like, who am I? What am I? How uncomfortable am I without any of these trappings, without the brand, the name, the business, the bank account, the identity that I built around me? Like, who am I when my soul? Who is my soul? And what did this soul come to this world to accomplish? And these questions are questions that are important for everyone to ask, but I think there are certain types of people, highly sensitive people, who are forced to ask it.
Is there, if somebody's listening to this and has never thought about this concept for the first time, I don't want to introduce a concept and not leave them with some sort of comfort or some sort of solace or some insight. I don't even know the right question to ask, but if somebody is just wrestling with this concept for the first time, having this crisis, for example, what would be something you'd like to leave them with?
First of all, you're okay. The fact that you're here in this body, in this lifetime, under these conditions, was not meant to torture you. A loving and all-knowing God put you exactly where you are needed. And life may never be comfortable. I think that's one of the lies that we try to sell. It's like, life can be comfortable. For some of us, no, life will never be comfortable, but it can be profoundly meaningful. And the way to find that meaning is so simple. Do not go searching. The meaning of your life is not on the other side of the world. Open your eyes. Look at who you are now and the gifts that you've been given and the resources and the opportunities that you have in your life now. And ask yourself how to best use that for the good of others. How to maximize using that to benefit people other than yourself. That's your meaning.
Hey, this is Shais Taub. You were just watching a clip from this class. If you want to get the full context, the full class that this clip that you just watched was from, you watch right here. Click right here.